And a very good afternoon to you on WTOP's Hockey Afternoon in Oswego, coming to you live from the Marano Campus Center. Hi folks, Ben Kinney alongside Thomas Turgeon as the two-seeded Oswego Women Lakers come home to face the three-seeded Morrisville Mustangs. And Thomas, the last 6 games for Oswego have gone really well.
They really have been doing very well in the regular season, and they're going for their 6-game win streak rolling into today, coming into the playoffs.
Now this isn't the first time these two teams have met this season.
No, it's not. In the new HL, they've played 3 games this season, Oswego taking 2 of them. And it's been very back and forth. As you can see, the goals against and goals per game are pretty fairly close between the Mustangs and the Lakers. Penalty kill has been a huge factor for the Lakers as well.
Now, going back to the last 6 games, Oswego has won all of them, Thomas.
Yes, they have. Going in that 6-game winning streak with wins 2 against Buff State, as well as Utica, Canton, and Nazareth, as they have been doing a great job with their offense, especially as you'll see here, Taggart with a cannon. And it's been a very great offensive juggernaut for the Lakers in these past 6 games rolling into the playoffs.
And defense has played a big role as well.
Yes, they
have.
In
those 6 games.
And especially when it comes to that first pair with Taggart and Randazzo, the captain of the Lakers, senior as well, as she's looking to make a good push for the playoffs in her senior year as well.
Now a few of those games, rather, have been against, as we mentioned earlier, Morrisville. Let's take a look at the season series stats between Morrisville and Oswego this season. Last game was a 4-2 win for the Lakers, but you could see going back to January 11th, Oswego has only dropped one of those games against Morrisville.
That's right, and the only game that they dropped was on the road in Morrisville.
All right, so new HL playoffs. Let's take a look at the bracket. So the winner of this game will go on to face Plattsburgh, who beat Cortland in this in their semifinals. What do you think, looking to the future, if we face Plattsburgh?
It's going to be a very tough test for both games, for that matter, for the Lakers. As Morrisville coming in, they're a tough team to beat as well. And Plattsburgh has been a solid team for years.
Now, Thomas, let's take a look at your players to watch. Who do you have?
For Morrisville, I'm going to have to start in the pipes with Lacey Friesen, as she's been pretty solid for the Mustangs here, as they've been very hot with their goaltending, and she's been getting the shutout win as well for the Mustangs in that 2-0 win back here in Oswego.
Now, who do you have for your Oswego player to watch, Thomas?
For Oswego, it's got to be the freshman sensation, Megan Teachout, as she's been red hot with her rookie campaign for the Lakers, getting 27 points in 25 games. She's been unbelievable.
All right. Now, looking for my player to watch for Morrisville, I chose number 52, Madison Devlin. She's tied for first in the new HL in assists. She has 23 assists. She's tied for first in points on the team with 32. She leads the team in assists with 32. 2 goals the last game on the 31st of January against Oswego. Now, my Oswego player to watch, Philomena Taggart. She leads defensemen in the new HL in goals with 8 goals, and she has just been putting up assists left and right with 11. She's registering a +10 on the ice so far this season. Now, Rachel Farmer once again getting the start in net for the Lakers. Your thoughts on that?
She's been red hot for the Lakers as well. She's been this backbone of this squad, a senior though, which is going to be hard to replace next year, but she's been done a great job for the Lakers this season.
Taking a look at her stats, .214 goal against average going into this game, a .913 save percentage, and she leads the new HL with time on ice. Now, it took us a little bit to get to this game, Thomas. The situation with the compressor and the cooling system breaking down, they had to take out the entire ice surface. That's why you'll notice there is no center ice logo. If you're, as a hockey player, what are you thinking when you have this much of a delay?
It's truly a state of anxiety for that matter. You have to realize that you get fresh ice like within 3 days of fresh ice for the Lakers, and it's going to be tough going into these playoff games for them.
When we return, we're going to have Puck Drop here on WTOP with Oswego Lakers Women Hockey. We'll be back. And welcome back in to the semifinals of the new HL playoffs. Ben Kinney, Thomas Sturgeon with you as the Oswego Lakers face off against the Morrisville Mustangs in what, well, this game took a little bit longer. Was supposed to be played on Saturday. Then we had the issues with the compressor, as we mentioned earlier. Now, do you think, Thomas, that the age of this ice, with it being so new, could potentially play a part in puck movement today, in the way the puck is moving, and in how well the ice holds up?
Most definitely. It could be a huge factor when it comes to puck movement. The speed of the game could actually, whether it speed up or slow down, it could be a very critical factor in this playoff game here.
Faceoff will be won by the Lakers, but immediately intercepted by Devlin. The Lakers will pick it back up. It'll sail into the corner. Picked up there by Rendazzo, and now moving up ice, trying to get it to a Laker, but Kennedy will pick it up for the Mustangs as intercepted by Aaron Stewart. In the neutral zone, a shot from Teachout is blocked away by Friesen. The puck going into the neutral zone. Now Devlin pokes that one away from Teggart. It'll sail back to Rendazzo. Rendazzo is slashed on the play, no call. Rendazzo continues to skate up through the neutral zone, now into the Lakers scoring zone with a move, a pass back, a shot from Stewart goes just wide. It's blocked away. Now another shot sticked away, and the Mustangs will start on the attack as that one will go back to Teachout in the neutral zone. Teachout over to McAleer. McAleer waits, finds Morissette in the neutral zone. Skate back as the Lakers adjust on a line change there as McEwen came on. As Morissette trying to get into McEwen, it's intercepted by, that was Saran for Morrisville, who's then knocked down afterwards. It's then picked up by Kennedy of Morrisville, trying to get it out of the Oswego scoring zone. She does. It's a battle for the puck along the half boards. Now over, going to be chased by a Morrisville player and an Oswego player is sailing down into the Oswego scoring zone again. McAleer will pick it up, fires this shot that goes just glove side and off the end boards. As Morrisville will try and start an attack here. A bouncing puck, bouncing off the skate of Morissette and into the corner. It'll be picked up by Bailey Thomas. Still on the corner, Morissette trying to work her way through, intercepted by Lombardi. Lombardi losing that one. A shot that's a save made by Farmer, her first shot of the night. What are your keys to the game for Morrisville, Thomas?
For us, for Morrisville, it's definitely going to have a quick start to this first period. As we've seen, Oswego scored in 2 of the games in the first period. In those games, Morrisville ended up losing those games due to a quick first period start by the Lakers. Second is avoid getting penalties, as they have been racking up the penalty minutes when it comes to the new HL, and face-off wins are going to be critical, as the game winner in their final game against the Lakers resulted off a face-off win by the Lakers.
In the Morrisville scoring zone, it'll go back into the neutral zone. Now again, Rendazzo will pick it up in the neutral zone on a loose puck. That's intercepted by Thomas. Thomas fires the shot, the save by Friesen will hold on for the whistle. 17:46 left here in the first period. What are your Oswego keys to the game?
As for Oswego, it's going to be defense first, shutting down that top line when it comes to point getting composed of Devlin, Lombardi, and McDonald. Lots of shots are going to have to be taken on Friesen, as she's played pretty solid against this Lakers squad, and a large amount of net presence for sure, screening Friesen, getting a lot of net traffic there to generate more scoring opportunities.
So false start on the faceoff, and we'll reset and do it again. Which will be a stalemate, picked up by Morrisville in the corner. That was Taylor Finney getting knocked off, and now a shot from the point that was Madison Byrne for the Lakers. Into the corner again, the puck will go, and picked up by Saran. Intercepted in the neutral zone by Byrne again, and now the Mustangs will intercept. That was Kendra Johnston dumping it down, and it's picked up by Byrne for Oswego. Start to work it out. And to the neutral zone. Comboy is intercepted by Saran, and over to Lombardi. Lombardi fires the shot off the end boards, and it's going to be picked up by Cameron, who tried to pass it to Box and overshot the pass. Mustangs will be in the Oswego scoring zone, picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy in the corner sends it around to, couldn't tell who that was. That was Madeline Box, as that one sails up out of play in the bench. 16:39 left in the first, and Oswego already out to a big defensive advantage, Tom.
Yeah, they have been defensive for sure. Their offense is starting to produce a little more, and that's going to be critical in this first period, as it's 3-1 in shots already for the Lakers.
Face-off won by the Lakers in the Morrisville scoring zone. It'll be worked up by Shines. Into the corner will go, and whistled for icing, I believe. So we'll head back down to the opposite end of the ice in the Morrisville scoring zone for a face-off. 3-1 the shots in favor of Oswego. The face-off wins so far tonight are even 2 apiece. Another false start. Teachout will come in to take the draw in place of Morgan Shines, and will win it. It'll sail back into the corner where it'll be picked up by Morrisville, and then picked up again by Oswego. Shines working her way up, a pass going to Aaron Stewart. Aaron Stewart skating into the Oswego scoring zone, fires a shot that goes wide off the end boards, but the rebound just went wide. That was Teachout over to Bailey Thomas. Now to Amber Thomas. Teachout again. Teachout fires a pass over to Stewart. Shines in the corner, has that one intercepted by Box of the Mustangs. Now a hit in the corner, knocking Teachout off the puck. The Mustangs will start on a 3-on-2 into their own scoring zone, go in for a line change. It'll be picked up by Randazzo in the corner. Now Teachout getting hit alongside the half wall as the Mustangs will start in. Use that one as it'll be picked up by Thomas. Stewart now through the neutral zone into the Oswego scoring zone. Waits, goes around, has traffic in front. Has that intercepted by the Mustangs. It's Reese Brown who intercepted that. Stewart sends that one up ice. Morissette will chase after. And it'll be intercepted by the Mustangs again. Now keeping it in was Randazzo, a good keep in into the neutrals, or excuse me, in the Oswego scoring zone. So the Lakers will then lose it up ice as a chase for the puck, as Randazzo will come up with it. McEwen will then pass it off to Randazzo, or excuse me, to Teggart. And sailed down into the corner where it'll be picked up by Saran. Saran has that one intercepted. As it goes up ice now, Devlin passing that one now in the Mustang scoring zone. Lombardi with a stick lift. Sends that one around into the corner. It'll be picked up by Devlin. Devlin back to Lombardi. Lombardi behind the net, trying to get it around, and it's a chase for the puck and a high stick that went in. You saw that was a Taggart kind of throw her head back there. It looked like a loose stick. So 14:26 left here in the first period. As we have a penalty? Okay. Did you see anything, Tom?
I thought I saw a high stick come up to around the helmet region. So it looks like McAleer is going to go to the box. We'll figure out what for in just a moment.
Well, the Lakers will be on
power play.
Lakers will be on the penalty kill. They're second in the new HL in penalty kill, 85%. So that's going to be dumped down by the Lakers penalty kill team. And a hooking call on McAleer, as the Mustangs will work up ice into their own scoring zone. That was Gianamore. Pass back to Devlin. Devlin on the point, waits for somebody to pass to. Finds Lombardi. Lombardi in transition, going over to Kennedy. Kennedy fires the shot, and the rebound going just off to Lombardo. Lombardo to Devlin again. Devlin skating along the right circle, back to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Devlin now. Through traffic, a shot is a save made, as that was Gianamore. Took the shot there, as now stalemate alongside the half boards. 2 players go down, as still a stalemate, and play will be whistled dead. Mustangs this season, 18% on the power play. That's not a great percentage.
Not really, but when you're looking at some of the people that they have on that power play, such as Devlin and Lombardi, it's definitely a group of people that you wouldn't use as a threat for sure.
I did see the hook after the whistle. It was in that scrum after the whistle when Farmer held the puck. And into the corner, it'll be Gianamore again, and now Taggart will pick it up and fire it down ice into the neutral zone. 48 seconds left on the penalty kill for Oswego. It'll be picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy skates behind Friesen, protecting the Morrisville cage. And it's intercepted there. A shot that was from Gustafson. Not convert. Now the Mustangs will start again, and it'll be intercepted almost intercepted in the neutral zone. Sailed down, and it'll be picked up by Johnston. Johnston over. A shot is a save made, and a bouncing puck in front of the net will be picked up by Neufeld-Kreider. Dump it down into the neutral zone. 15 seconds left on the power play for the Mustangs. Now a loose puck in the neutral zone, where it'll be picked up and knocked down ice by Gustafson. One last attempt here with the penalty now killed off for the Mustangs. Back to even strength go the Lakers. Now a stalemate alongside the penalty boards. It'll be picked up by Cameron of the Mustangs. As now Webster working her way through into the neutral zone as that one intercepted by Cameron. Dumped down as the Mustangs will go in for a line change. Picked up by the Lakers. That's going to be Bailey Thomas. Now in the corner, a stalemate for the puck that goes loose, and now it'll be picked up by Stewart. Stewart skating her way up, trying to get it to Teachout, wasn't able to, and that'll be Gianamore intercepting that in the neutral zone, and then we'll pick it back up. A pass that goes back to Saran. Saran, up ice, the puck goes. It'll be picked up by Bailey Thomas. Now to Gianamore. Gianamore fires the shot off the side of the, or excuse me, Devlin rather, fires the shot that was off the side of the net. And Stewart will work it up into the Oswego scoring zone. A pass to Thomas. Thomas fires the shot that goes just wide off the end boards and away. Still in the Oswego scoring zone. It'll be picked up by Reese Brown as she will knock down Amber Thomas. No call on the play. Teachout with the puck in the corner. Stalemate. Is that one going to be dumped? Trying to dump it down. Byrne not able to keep it in, so it'll sail down as it's then picked up by Molly Evans. Off the glass, still in the Morrisville scoring zone. Byrne will pick it up, and a pass that'll go to Cruz. Cruz starting to work her way through into the neutral zone. A pass that goes to Teachout. Teachout has a one-on-one. A good opportunity here, trying to dangle around the backhand shot, going just wide off the end boards and away. Now picked up again by Gianamore. Gianamore sending it up ice to Lombardi. Lombardi into the Morrisville scoring zone. Takes a shot, goes off the end boards and away. Teachout will pick it up for the Lakers. Dump it off the side glass where it's kept in, but a high stick. Saying it's played with a high stick, so 10:28 left here in the first period. We'll have yet another stoppage. Now we're seeing the Tides turn a little bit offensively, Thomas. You know, six shots now for Morrisville.
Yeah, that's right. And Lombardi has actually been very crucial for this offense right now for Morrisville. As she may be small, but she is very, very little speedy and very shifty as well. And she loves scoring against this Lakers squad, scoring 2 goals to make things interesting in the last time these two teams met.
A pass in the neutral zone went awry, and now Neufeld-Kreider will pick it up in the Oswego scoring zone, where they'll sail wide as Devlin trying to get at it, but Taggart intercepts in the neutral zone again, up ice, trying to get it to Comboy. Comboy trying to intercept that one, wasn't able to, and a pass that goes off of Gustafson, so it'll be kept in the neutral zone. Still a battle for it as Morrisville goes in for a line change. Picked up by Cameron. Now a pass that goes to Kennedy. Kennedy will dump it in, and Taggart will pick it up for the Lakers. Gustafson playing it up ice, dumped in. The Lakers will go in for a change now. In behind the Morrisville net, a pass that goes all the way up ice to Bunting. Bunting, or excuse me, that was Johnston setting it down into the corner. Picked up by the Lakers. McAleer trying to get it through and gets it through traffic to, that was Webster. Now up ice, or down ice rather, it'll go as picked up by Finney. Over along the end boards, a battle for the puck. McAleer knocking down a Morrisville player. Now a loose puck A pass back, that's going to Byrne. Byrne in front of the net, a pass that was going to Morissette. Wasn't able to convert with a lot of traffic in front. Now a chase for the puck is picked up by McAleer. As the Mustangs will start in the attack, that pass going wide to Johnston. Johnston has that one intercepted by Bailey Thomas. To McEwen in the neutral zone, dumps it in. Goes in for a line change, and now the Mustangs will yet again pick it up as Saran almost having that one intercepted, and now Brown up ice, intercepted by McAleer. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy over. Now McDonald. McDonald fires the shot in the rebound. Shot it going just wide as Rachel Farmer has to slide across the net to make the save. Now up ice it'll be going as Grugan will pick it up for the Lakers. Starting in, holding an upcoming call against Morrisville, and the Lakers for the first time tonight will go to the power play off a hooking call.
That's right, and what a play by Grugan there, outworking the very fast back checker for the Mustangs, creating a hooking penalty and forcing the Lakers to get on the power play here, where they really need some offense generated right now, as Morrisville has the momentum when it comes to offense.
Absolutely. This season, Oswego is second in the new HL for power play, 20%. It'll be won by Randazzo. To teach out, back to Randazzo. Stewart on the point, or excuse me, Taggart on the point. Back to Randazzo again. Randazzo waits, fires the shot that goes just wide, and it's picked up by Aaron Stewart. Taggart waiting. Back to Randazzo. Randazzo waiting in traffic, firing it over to Teach Out. Teach Out fires the shot that goes off the end boards and away, where it'll be picked up by Aaron Stewart again. Back to Taggart. Taggart to Stewart in the right circle, going back to Taggart on the point. Taggart waiting in traffic, pass to Randazzo. Randazzo going over to Teach Out again. Teach Out firing the shot that's blocked away, and now the dump attempt is kept in. Randazzo over to Teach Out. Teach Out to Randazzo again, now to Taggart. Taggart waiting on the point, back to Randazzo. Randazzo waiting, fires the shot through traffic, and a save made by Friesen. 7:25 left in the first period, 1:07 left on the power play for the Lakers. Morrisville this season, Thomas, is 75% on the penalty kill. It's 52 penalties killed out of their 69 penalties taken.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge factor when it comes to penalties, as Oswego, their power play is not very effective, but you can't really judge a book by its cover, as they could possibly pop one in here on the power play.
A pass that's a shot off the end boards, going just wide and away. Be picked up by Grugan. Grugan losing that one. Now a battle for the puck alongside the half boards. Picked up by Thomas now. Thomas trying to skate through and keep control of the puck. It'll go wide off the sideboards, and going down was Morgan Shines. That'll go down in the first real chance that the Mustangs have had to get the puck out of the Oswego scoring zone. Picked up now by the Lakers. It'll be Webster working her way through. A pass that goes up ice into the neutral zone. Thomas over to Shine. Shine sends that one around. Grugan will pick it up in the left corner of the rink. Waits. Thomas on the point, fires the shot that's off the end boards and away. Shines will pick it up again. The Lakers will reset on the attack with 10 seconds left on the power play advantage. Pass on the point, that's Webster firing the shot that goes drifting across the crease and away. Now back, Thomas again firing the shot that's intercepted, penalty killed off by the Mustangs. Going up ice, the Mustangs had an open person as McDonald was back on the ice, but she missed the pass, and as such the puck will sail down, hit the end boards, and we will have a stoppage of play. Now with 6:10 left here in the first period, we'll have a face-off in the Oswego scoring zone. That'll be picked up by Teach Out. Teach Out cycling it back to Randazzo, back to Teach Out, and now over the left circle. Teach Out firing the shot, at a save made by Friesen. Friesen has 275 saves on the season. Allowed 29 goals, a 274 goal against average, and a 905 save percentage. As we will have a draw to the left of Friesen. Be won by the Lakers again. Evans misses the shot as Mustangs will pick it up, and Evans intercepting again. Now a bouncing puck in front of the net as Friesen comes out and makes this save, and you got to wonder if the ice has something to do with you. I've noticed it somewhat how much the puck is bouncing. Thomas.
Yeah, that's true, and it's literally not a very thick layer of ice, as the puck you can see is bouncing a lot more than it normally does. And coming from a goaltender's perspective, that is something you do not look forward to whatsoever during a game.
I believe they call that a beach ball. It's a shot that goes patted away. Now into the Oswego scoring zone. Teachout behind the net, waiting. Pass off to Byrne. Byrne fires the shot through traffic. That'll be intercepted and then intercepted again as Thomas trying to get to it. Now Thomas along the end boards. That's Amber Thomas on the end boards firing a shot. Was Teachout, and Friesen will yet again hold on. And I believe they call the bouncing puck a beach ball, if I'm not mistaken.
That would not surprise me whatsoever, but Friesen has been keeping the Mustangs in it right now, as Oswego has definitely generated some offensive opportunities in these past few minutes, as well as the power play also helped out with their momentum.
5:11 left in the first period, still scoreless. Face-off in the Oswego scoring zone is won by the Mustangs. Lombardi will send it up ice to Devlin. Devlin skating through it, 2-on-1, but very fast. Devlin is then quickly apprehended by the Oswego defense. Sailed down, it'll be picked up by Box. Box sending that one up ice to Lombardi, where it's then intercepted by Gustafson of Oswego. Gustafson in a stalemate, losing that one to Cameron. Now up ice, Lombardi had it, it'll sail down, be picked up by Taggart in the Morrisville scoring zone. Comboy is intercepted by Cameron. Now into the corner, it'll go onto the point, picked up by Kennedy. Now intercepted, that's going to be Randazzo, working her way up, fires the shot, and the save by Friesen. We'll hold on, 4:19 left. Shots 9-7 for Oswego. So we'll have another face-off in the Oswego scoring zone. And Tom, the Lakers have had quite the advantage in their own scoring zone. I don't know what the exact timing is than Morrisville, I feel like. That'll be picked up, and now McEwen waiting, a pass going to Morissette. Couldn't find the puck at first, and then she'll kick it away. And now it's poked away. And into the corner, stalemate. In the right corner, a scrum for the puck. It'll be picked up by the Mustangs, then intercepted by the Lakers. Now back, the Mustangs will pick it up again, and it'll be worked out by Johnston. Johnston working her way through into the Morrisville scoring zone, where she'll be challenged by Webster. Along the boards, she's challenged by Webster, and still refs lost sight of the puck, so we will have a play that is whistled dead. We will reset, and 3:42 left in the first period. Lakers go in, a line change. Both teams go in for a line change here, as still waiting for that first goal, Tom.
I can't hear you.
So that'll be down. Picked up by Cameron. Intercepted by the Lakers. That was Grugan who intercepted that for a moment, and that'll be Webster in the neutral zone. Lombardi intercepting, up ice to Devlin. Devlin back to Lombardi, and a great intercept chance there. Now Cameron back to Finney. Finney dumps that one down as Lombardi will lose sight of the puck, as it'll be picked up by the Lakers. Thomas now. Thomas trying to get it up to look like Webster, wasn't able to, and it'll sail down as the Mustangs go in for a line change, as it'll be over to Stewart. Stewart to Teachout. Teachout intercepted by Kennedy. Now that one will sail all the way down, and icing will be called. Now 2:46 left in the first period. And still scoreless. And Oswego tonight has been dominating in the face-off circle. 9 face-offs won by the Lakers.
And that is truly impressive. And Oswego has been that way for the majority of their season this year. They have dominated in that face-off circle, getting most of their face-off wins throughout the season against top-quality opponents, much like Plattsburgh, who they could possibly face in the next round.
Teachout dumps that around off the sideboards, and it'll be picked up by the Mustangs. So that was Kennedy, dumps that one around now. box, picks it up, intercepted by Evans in the neutral zone. Evans working her way into the Oswego scoring zone, will wait and has a pass to Teach Out. Teach Out waiting, fires the shot that goes just over the goal and away. Now Stewart will pick it up behind the net over the the left circle as sail into the neutral zone. Evans will pick it up and pass to Byrne in the neutral zone. Now Teach Out skating with it, waits, goes over the blue line into the Oswego scoring zone. A pass in front of the net, a big save that just went wide. As Morgan Shines could not convert on the opportunity. Lombardi passing that one up. It's going to sail down as Randazzo will pick it up. Randazzo, a pass that goes up ice, intercepted by Kennedy, but Shines able to keep it in, but it's going to be whistled offside.
This line is definitely buzzing, composing of Shines, Teach Out, and Stewart, but you look at the statistics when it comes to that. All three of them are in the top 5 in points for the Lakers, and they got a lot of speed composed between the three of them, and this is a great line pairing in my opinion.
1:46 left in the first period, a neutral zone faceoff that's won by the Mustangs. Devlin works her way over the faceoff circle at center ice. That's sticked away by Farmer. It'll be picked up by the Mustangs. Devlin back, a shot in front of the net, and a big redirect. As the entire blocker side of Farmer was open, as that one will go up to Comboy in the neutral zone. Comboy over to Gustafson. Gustafson waits, fires off of a Mustang player, as that'll be the 5th block of the night, the 6th block of the night by the Mustangs. That sent around along the glass. Devlin will pick it up, has it intercepted by Taggart in the neutral zone, as that one will sail back down and picked up by Saran. A minute left in the period. Up ice into the neutral zone where it's going to be intercepted. A weird play there. Randazzo trying to get the puck. It's intercepted, picked up, back into the Lakers scoring zone. That was Webster. Dumps it all the way down as icing will be called. 43 seconds left here in the first period. Still scoreless. For reference, block shots tonight, 6-2 in favor of Morrisville. Morrisville goalie Lacey Friesen has made 10 saves on the night. Rachel Farmer has made 8. And if you want to know what the shot on goal count is, though, that's what the saves are. That'll go back with 40 seconds left now. Randazzo will pick it up, work her way over the right faceoff circle in the Mustangs scoring zone, send it up ice. It'll be intercepted by the Mustangs, but then intercepted again on a good play by McAleer. McAleer sending that one down. It's intercepted by Kennedy. Kennedy will work her way through the Oswego scoring zone into the neutral zone, almost intercepted there, as that was Gianamore. Gianamore working her way, a pass back, and a block in front of the net. I believe it was blocked by one of her own players. Intercepted as McAleer will pick it up again, and now going to Grugan. Grugan skates through the neutral zone into the Oswego scoring zone, leaving it back, and a bad giveaway there as Cameron will pick it up, send it up ice to Lombardi. We'll end the first period scoreless here in Oswego. Get back. Shots on goal, 10-8 in favor of the Lakers. What are your thoughts on the period overall?
I thought it was a great period for both teams, for that matter. Very back and forth, a lot of transitions here and there. And for both teams, there's not really a lot to hang your head on.
All right. When we return, we'll have the second period for you here on WTOP. After one, we're scoreless at the Morano Campus Center. And welcome back in to the Morano Campus Center for the New HL semifinals, as the second-seeded Oswego State Lakers face the third-seeded Morrisville Mustangs. Scoreless after one period, Thomas Turgeon, but it was a good, strong showing both sides, offensively for the Lakers and defensively. What were your thoughts?
Honestly, it was for both ways, for that matter. Morrisville had some great offensive opportunities, a few redirections, some great saves at both ends by Friesen and Farmer. So it's been a great period for both teams and nothing to really hang your heads on.
Now, obviously, coming into a playoff game, you feel some pressure. You want to win. You your team to go on to the next round and keep going. And that puts, as someone who's played hockey and played sports, you as well, that puts a lot of pressure on you. Which team do you think is handling that pressure better?
I honestly think Oswego is handling it a little bit better than Morrisville. When you come with those seniors like Randazzo and Byrne and Farmer, they've been here. They've seen what happens in a game. They know like how things function. And Morrisville, they're a young team, and they seem like they need to a little bit relax, as it's a new setting for sure.
All right, let's take a look at the summary from the first period, and you'll see a lot of shots, 10-8 in favor of Oswego. Both teams having one chance on the power play, not able to convert. We'll get into that in a little bit. 11-8 face-off wins in favor of Oswego. So you look at this, and offensively, it's pretty close.
It is very close, and that is the way the game was for that first period of play. And it was back-to-back, back and forth, a lot of transition play between both teams, a lot of play in the neutral zone for that matter as well. Now
Oswego, they came out of the gate playing a very strong game offensively, putting a number of shots up. Do you think that, you know, a lot of these, obviously, they weren't able to convert on. Do you think that that will play a role going in the long run, going the next two periods, the momentum that they've built up or lost as a result of not converting?
I mean, yes and no. As we've seen Oswego, their power play, it's really hit or miss. Sometimes they'll connect and draw some momentum from it, and other times they won't be able to make a zone entry, and that'll really kill the momentum, and the visiting team will be able to pick up some speed and generate offense opportunities.
Now, what does Oswego need to do to convert on those opportunities? Because they're putting the shots on net. They need to move players closer to the net. They need to be doing more goalie screens. What's the game plan to convert on those opportunities?
For Oswego, personally, it's really net presence and their shots, like where the quality is from. As you'll see, some of the shots taken that period were from the board side end of the circles, which are easy saves for a goalie should be able to stop.
Now, what really got the momentum for Morrisville rolling in the first period was the power play that came early. Got a number of shots on that, but again, we're not able to convert. You see 8 shots on the board for them. They spent a few minutes in the first period, early in the first period, on the power play. Now, how do you think not converting for them will affect them, and what do they need to do to convert?
For them, they're getting a lot of shots outside when it comes to the point shots, but as you can see, there's not a lot of traffic out in front, much like Oswego, so it's kind of hurting them in the long run as of right now, but not a lot of special teams in play when it comes to that first period.
Now, the first period, you did see the Lakers controlling the majority of the play, and as I mentioned at one point in the first period, the zone time for the Lakers was far superior to the zone time for the Mustangs. At one point, it had to be at least 30 seconds to a minute that the Lakers were in their own scoring zone. Do you think that they will carry that into the second period?
I believe they will, honestly, and Morrisville, their shots that they were taking, it mainly came up on the rush. The power play was in the zone, obviously, but most of their shots, when they were even strength, were shots on the rush.
Now, on the side of Oswego, who needs to step up more in order to convert, in order to start scoring goals so Oswego can pull away and win this game?
For me, it's going to have to go to that second line with Shines, Teachout, and Stewart. Stewart with a lot of speed. Teachout's got some great hands, and Shines has got the speed as well. They need to generate some more quality offensive opportunities and not just shots on the outside.
All right. We're going to go to a quick break. When we return, we're going to take a look at what adjustments need to be made on both sides going into the second period. You're watching Oswego State Women's Hockey, the New HL semifinals on WTOP. And welcome back into the Murano Campus Center for the semifinals of the New HL playoffs between the 2-seeded Oswego State Lakers and the 3rd-seeded Morrisville Mustangs. Ben Kenny, Thomas Sturgeon with you. Scoreless first period, and the reason it's scoreless is because of the goalies. We've known that Rachel Farmer has been an absolute brick wall in net this season for the Lakers, and, well, it's the same tonight, Thomas.
and nothing has really changed for that. And Farmer's been great, as we've mentioned previously and in previous games before this, and she's been doing a great job. Friesen has done even, I'd say, just the same, as she's been a brick wall in there today. With a few bouncing puck errors, I mean, that'll happen with the new ice surface, but overall they both seem pretty calm and collected.
Now, let's talk about Friesen in particular, because we've seen her make a number of pretty decent saves. She's seen 10 shots so far tonight, and an immense amount of pressure from the Lakers.
Yeah, and a lot of net presence has to deal with that, and a lot of rebounds. She's been giving up a few rebounds, but they aren't like quality rebounds where an Oswego Laker is looking to put it in the back of the net.
Now, who stood out in the first period to you?
For me, it had to be the defensemen when it comes to Kate Randazzo and Philomena Taggart. They're doing a great job on holding that blue line and generating more quality offensive opportunities from the blue line, which is something that you don't really see from a hockey team when it comes to defensive offensive firepower.
Right. Now, if you're Melissa Lamanto, coach of the Mustangs, what are your adjustments that you're making to your team going into the second period?
Adjustments-wise, it has to be the net presence for sure. I mean, you can't really take ridiculous penalties when it comes to this, especially in the playoffs, which is a super important game where it's a win or go home basis. And it's going to be a tough test for the Mustangs here in the second period as they look to adjust what they did wrong in that first period.
As the great Joe Buck said, this is a must-win game for both teams.
That it is, and especially when it comes, it's a semifinal game. It is very, very important for them.
Now, if you're Diane Dillon, what are your adjustments you have to make for Oswego?
For them, their power play needs to connect. They need to generate more offensive opportunities. And once again, they also have to shut down that line of Lombardi and Devlin, who love to get offensive opportunities on the rush. They'll burn right by you with their speed and get a quality shot on net of Farmer. Luckily, she's been on top of her game today and making the saves.
Absolutely. Now, your final message, that if you're the coach, obviously, your final message to your players as they leave the locker room.
For them, it's kind of stay calm and play your game, as both teams have pretty solid first period and nothing to really worry or freak out about, as they both had a great period when it came to offense and defense. A few quality shutdowns, a few quality opportunities for both teams. So it's really going to be a great second period for us to call here in Oswego today.
Absolutely. As we take a look defensively, block shots 6-3 in favor of Morrisville. Now, one thing I was mentioning to you during the commercial break, we mentioned the issue with the ice and having it taken out, and of course I've skated here, pickup hockey, watching games and calling games, and one thing I've noticed is that on the sideboards you can see the bottom row rivets. You never used to be able to see that. Now, will that affect the puck, the way the puck bounces?
I mean, yes, the ice is once again, it's very thin layer compared to the way it normally was, and when you only have 3 days to build up an ice surface, it's very difficult when it comes to having it at the top-notch quality that the Morano Campus Center was at this past season.
And a huge applause to the maintenance crew as that shot fired in, and Friesen will hold on. The maintenance crew here at the Morano Campus Center as working against the clock to get this ice back running, still running on a temporary cooling system that is sitting behind the Morano Campus Center. So we'll have a face-off in the Oswego scoring zone that will be won by the Mustangs, picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy sending that one over. Still in the Oswego scoring zone. McDonald picking it up. It's intercepted by Stewart. Stewart, a bouncing puck off the end boards. Teach out firing the shot. Going just off the end boards and away. Now into the corner. It'll be picked up by Randazzo, keeping it in the Oswego scoring zone. Teach out picking it up again. Randazzo intercepting. It'll sail back into the neutral zone. So Oswego will have to wait to get back onside. So it'll be intercepted by Kennedy. Kennedy having that one intercepted now. Here's Teach out again. Waiting. Fires the shot that's off the blocker into the netting. And play will continue as it's picked up by Devlin in the neutral zone. Intercepted by Gianamore. Gianamore intercepted by Randazzo. Now picked up by Teach out. Teach out skating over center ice. Dumping that one down. It'll be picked up by Finney. Finney into the corner. And passing it all the way up ice as it'll sail down. No icing on the play. Byrne will pick it up for the Lakers in front of Rachel Farmer. Skating it out. McAleer into the neutral zone. A chase for the puck. That was Evans, and skater for Morrisville, Johnston, intercepted in the neutral zone. Byrne will pick it up, skate over the red line and dump it down. It's picked up by Cassie Surin. Surin dumping it into the neutral zone. Evans will pick it up for the Lakers. Evans, a backhand pass to Morissette, skating into the Morrisville scoring zone. Byrne intercepting, up ice to Ewan. Now that'll sail down. It'll be picked up by McAleer. McAleer over in front of the net. A shot that's a save made. And McEwen with the backhand shot off the pass through the slot. Not able to convert.
And this has been a great 2 minutes for the Lakers as of right now. This is exactly what you want to do in its second period in your own barn in a playoff game like just as important as this, generating some great offensive opportunities and not really allowing Morrisville to even enter the zone for that matter to get any shots off on Farmer. And Friesen standing on her head right now to keep it scoreless.
As you saw in the replay, the pass through traffic, the faceoff won by Bailey Thomas. And it'll sail back into the neutral zone where it'll be picked up by Amber Thomas. Into the Morrisville scoring zone. Webster will pick it up. Skate behind Rachel Farmer. Farmer blocks it away as it'll be picked up again, going behind the net, still in the Morrisville scoring zone. Oswego looking to get it out. Cruz will pick up the puck alongside the corner boards. And up ice to Grugan. Grugan on a one-on-one into a pass to Thomas. Grugan alongside the net. A shot is a save made. Now the rebound bouncing in front of Gustafson, who will have it sail back. Webster picks it up for the Lakers. Skates over the red line now into the Lakers scoring zone. Thomas lost an edge there, or excuse me, Gustafson lost an edge. On the point, looking to get the pass to her. Now it'll be picked up. That was Lombardi having that one intercepted. Randazzo in the neutral zone sends that one up ice. Intercepted again by the Mustangs. It'll sail down as it's a race for the puck. Box picks it up. Now that was Neufeld Kreider trying to pick it up. Now a pass in front of the net. It was loose and Friesen jumping out to make the save. Goodness, that was a good play by Friesen. Hold that puck and a great opportunity for the Lakers.
And a scary play for the Mustangs defense as well as that went off number 11, Shine Kennedy's skate, and almost, if Friesen wasn't paying attention, Cove went right through a 5-hole and created a goal for the Lakers to take the lead.
A shot off the faceoff from Gustafson goes wide. It'll be dumped into the neutral zone, picked up by Randazzo, still in the neutral zone. Now a bouncing puck alongside the half boards will be sent back to Saran. Saran trying to pass that one up. And it'll go Saran again now. Lombardi dumping that one down. Mustangs will go in for a line change. Be picked up by the Lakers. Now intercepted again by the Mustangs. Back down. Randazzo will pick it up in the neutral zone. Skate through and over the red line. A shot and a glove save by Friesen. 16:09 left in the second frame here. We're still scoreless. 13-8 the shots on goal now in favor of Oswego.
And Oswego is really taking control of this very beginning for this squad as they've been dominating this first 4 minutes of play for the Lakers here. And Friesen has definitely been doing a great job at keeping it scoreless for the Mustangs.
That'll be picked up in the corner. A shot that's blocked away. Byrne with the rebound fires the shot that goes blocked by Gianna Moore. Now in the Oswego scoring zone, still a loose puck. Teachout intercepts, fires the shot, a stand-up save, and the puck is still loose. It'll sail into the corner where it'll be picked up by Gianna Moore again. Now a pass that goes back to to Kennedy alongside the end boards. Now a loose puck. Stewart trying to go and grab that puck, was not able to, so the Mustangs will start out on it. And Dobson skating into her own scoring zone, down ice. Byrne able to poke that one away and send it down along the end boards into the corner, still in the Morrisville scoring zone as the Lakers trying to get it out of their own scoring zone rather. Teachout will pick it up, and a good move there, and now into the neutral zone, and a high hit that's going to be called, and the Lakers, for the second time tonight, will go to the power play. They are 0 for 1 on the night. And I believe
this is not exactly what Morrisville wants, especially Oswego has the momentum right now, and this is just making it worse for the Mustangs unless they hold Oswego's power play off, maybe get some momentum off a successful kill. But as of right now, it's all Oswego right now early in the second, excuse me.
Going to be Reese Brown. I believe that would either be high stick or cross check. As the Lakers starting on the power play yet again. Teach out on the point. To Taggart, Randazzo in front of the net, and they were going just wide. Now back to Thomas, and now going over to Stewart. Taggart firing the shot in front of the net, and a loose puck that sails over the right circle. Taggart again on the point, waits, trying to fire the shot, goes over the right faceoff circle, fires from an odd angle, and it's a save made by Friesen. 1:34 left on the power play for the Lakers, and 14:45 left in the second period here at the Murano Campus Center. Thomas out for the Lakers to take the face-off, and she'll be going up against Dobson. It'll be picked up by the Lakers. Taggart on the point. Randazzo at the midpoint. Back to Taggart, firing the one-time shot that's blocked away, and will sail into the neutral zone. Randazzo picking it up. Has to skate back into the Morrisville scoring zone momentarily. 1 minute left on the penalty kill. 1:13 now on the penalty kill for the Mustangs. Teach out along the half ball. The shot is blocked by Finney. Now back to Teach out. Teach out up to Thomas. Thomas fires the shot that goes just wide and away. Now the Mustangs will pick it up, and a good keep in by Taggart. Teach out will send it around. The Lakers go in for a change defensively. Now into the corner. It'll be picked up by Randazzo. Randazzo waits, has pressure from the Mustangs. Taggart over to Teach out. Teach out over the left circle. Back to Taggart. The one-time shot. Fires, scores! Philomena Taggart gets the goal. Lakers on top. It's a power play goal. 1-0 Lakers.
And it looked like it was tipped down front by senior Erin Stewart, who's been cold as of recently. But if she gets a point on this one, it's going to be a great coming back for the Lakers. As we'll see here, it was tipped by Stewart. Taggart selling like it was her goal, but it's probably just mere excitement as Oswego takes the lead, and a huge momentum booster for the Lakers midway through the second.
And that faceoff will be won by the Mustangs. Thomas intercepting. Up to Grugan. Grugan to Shines. Shines with speed as that one intercepted by Kennedy, who will then dump it down. So the power play goal, and waiting to hear what the wording on that is, who they will give it to. As we'll wait to hear on that, but like you said, Philomena Taggart celebrating like it was hers, but it was tipped in front of the net by Erin Stewart. Either way, Taggart will get the point on it. Now a shot that's saved away, and a loose puck in front of the net, and a goal! It's in! It's in! It's in! Kylie Grugan on a flying puck in front of the net, and it's 2-0 Oswego!
And it looks like it's going to be Grugan getting the goal. Not sure if it went off her stick or her jersey for that matter. And either way, it's still going to be 2-0 Lakers as of right now. And Digby's trying to calm the bench down as they are bursting with excitement, trying to keep them calm and collected. And if Digby, I could only assume Digby's telling his players to keep your game straight and keep the way the momentum is going, as it is all Lakers, a little under 7 minutes gone here in the second.
And hold up just a second. They're having a bit of a discussion with assistant coach Mark Digby and head coach Diane Dillon. So we're waiting to hear, as now they're going over the Morrisville bench. They're having a discussion, looking down ice with the goal, and Morrisville's coach, that's Melissa Lamanto, not happy, as it did look like it was a high stick. That's what I saw, so that's why I was kind of surprised when they are going to call it back. So no, it looks like they're going to call it back. We're waiting for word. They are. Okay, so that's the first goal, and they did give that to Stewart. That's going to be played with a high stick. We're waiting to hear. It sounds like they called the goal off.
As it does look like, as it still remains 1-0. We haven't really gotten a
official word. Here's the replay of that. So watch in front of the net. It goes up, over. I don't know if they would call it interference.
The question is, there could be a lot of possibilities. As you see in that replay. It could have been a glove. It could have been a high stick. It could have even been goalie interference, or even in the crease for that matter. So a lot of options, but we haven't really gotten a conclusive call on why that was called back. But Morrisville is getting a lucky break with that one for sure.
It'll be in their own scoring zone. A pass onto the point and blocked by Teggart, who will pick it up in the corner, and a big collision there as that's going to be an elbowing call. I don't know if it's on Morrisville. I believe it is going to be on Morrisville. So they're a leading scorer. Or excuse me, their second their points leader, Madison Devlin, will go to the box for elbowing. So the Lakers yet again will go to the power play. 1 for 2 on the night. Draw is won by Randazzo. Randazzo, a pass that'll go over to Teggart. Teggart has an assist on the first goal that was scored by Aaron Stewart. Teggart again fires the shot that goes just wide, and out Teach out in the left circle. Back to Randazzo. Randazzo fires the shot that's bouncing away. Now to Teach out. Waiting. Fires the shot, and a save made by Friesen, who will hold on for the whistle. 12:14 left here in the second period, and a 1-0 lead for the Lakers.
And Morrisville got away with that goal being called off, but getting the penalty and resulting on the penalty kill just a few seconds later is nothing you really want to see out of your squad. And Oswego connecting on the power play today, just like I said, they're hit or miss, and that time they hit, and it's clearly been a factor.
Randazzo to Teach out firing the shot that's sticked away. Pass around to Stewart. Stewart has that one intercepted and now dumped down. Will be chased by Randazzo. Farmer coming out to stick it away. Randazzo will pick it up and work her way. A pass to Teggart in the neutral zone. Now up ice to Amber Thomas, who will dump that down. And Farmer will play that again. Randazzo will pick it up again. Skating her way over the red line into the Oswego scoring zone. Will wait. Now in the corner. Passing that one off to Stewart. Stewart sending that one to Teggart. Teggart on the point. Waits, fires the pass over to Thomas, and a bouncing puck in front of the net. That will be picked up by Teach out. 40 seconds left on the power play for the Lakers. Teach out wasn't able to keep it in, so the Lakers will have to skate back into the neutral zone and get back onside, and Randazzo will skate into the Lakers scoring zone again, so the Lakers can start on the attack. Again, a loose puck in front of the net, and Stewart wasn't able to convert on her second of the night. So that's Thomas. Now picking it up, pinned up alongside the half boards. Poked away, it'll be Teach out. Teach out firing the pass in front of the net to Stewart. Stewart fires the shot, and it's blocked away and then picked up by Webster. Webster, a pass that's intercepted by the Mustangs. It'll sail into the neutral zone. 5 seconds left on the power play for the Lakers. Webster starting on the odd man rush for the Lakers, fires the shot that was blocked away by Saran. Now into the corner, it'll be picked up by Bailey Thomas. Sail wide around, picked up by the Mustangs now, as that one will be intercepted by Teach out again. Teach out still has it, fires the shot that goes wide off the corner boards, picked up by Grugan. Grugan will send that one around, kick it up to her stick. Now will be tripped up there, and now another puck that goes over the back of the net. It'll be kept in by Shines, who will fire a shot that will sail into the corner. It'll be then picked up by Box. Has that one poked away, and the Lakers will try and come up with it, but Devlin will intercept. Devlin working her way for the Mustangs through the neutral zone into her own scoring zone, where she will have it poked away by Morgan Shines. Now a shot that goes in front of the net, intercepted by Thomas. Sailing back over. That was Box trying to fire the shot. Has that one intercepted in the neutral zone. No offsides there. Looked like it was going to be offside. As now Neufeld Kreider will work it up into the Oswego scoring zone along the end boards. It'll be sent around and intercepted by Dobson. Dobson working her way over the red line, now down around to the corner. Randazzo will pick it up, skate behind Farmer. A pass that goes up ice, and chase that's won by Kennedy. Kennedy sends it all the way up ice, and it'll be picked up by Evans. And Randazzo as they work with Gustafson to get it out of the Oswego scoring zone. It'll then be intercepted by the Mustangs. Picked up again by Evans. Evans going up ice to McEwen. McEwen into the Oswego scoring zone. A pass to Gustafson now in front of the net. Morissette over the right circle. Intercepted. Now Gustafson again in the neutral zone. Evans up ice to Gustafson. Gustafson works her way through. Morissette waits. Back to Gustafson. Traffic in front. Could not get the shot away. Now working her way up. It goes into the neutral zone where it'll be picked up by Evans again. Evans a pass over to Morissette. Morissette waits for it and passes it up as it'll be intercepted by the Mustangs momentarily, and then the Lakers will pick it back up as that's McEwen in front of the net. A loose puck that's up, and now an upcoming call against, I believe it's going to be on Morrisville. It is. And it'll be a tripping call on Cassie Surin. And the Lakers will go to yet another power play. 1 for 2 on the night. Correction, 1 for 3.
And it seems like the Lakers have actually been on the power play this entire period, or in their offensive zone for most of this period.
It sure felt like that. Taggart in transition over to Stewart. Stewart has the lone goal on the board. Thomas back to Taggart on the point. Taggart trying to get it away, and she does. She kicks it away. It'll be Stewart to Teach out. Teach out in front of the net. A backhand shot from Thomas. That's a save by Friesen. I don't know where the puck went, but she somehow came up with it and keeps it a 1-0 game.
And that was a great setup on the power play, and having a great separation of the defense and splitting it, going and having Teach out fake the shot and almost do a stretch pass to the slot for Thomas to try and attempt to shove the backhand into the back of the net, but to no avail. Friesen keeps it a 1-0 game.
So a stalemate in the face-off circle. We'll see a false start, and that'll be won by the Lakers. Taggart on the point. Pass to Stewart over the right circle. Back to Taggart. Taggart to Stewart. Has that one hop over her stick. Thomas will pick it up along the end boards into the left corner of the rink. It'll go. Teach out. Trying to get it through. Wasn't able to. Now the Mustangs will work their way up through. That is McDonald. McDonald will send it down. It'll be picked up by Taggart. McDonald intercepting again. And now a wraparound chance and a loose puck in front of the net. That's a save made. And 1 minute left on the penalty kill for the Mustangs. Randazzo working her way up. A pass that goes to Teach out. Teach out fires the shot that's off the bar and went way, way up. I don't think I've ever seen a puck go that high here at the MCC. A shot off the one-time chance from Teach out was Randazzo. Could not convert on it. It'll go back to Taggart on the point. Taggart going over to Stewart. Back to Taggart. Taggart to Randazzo. Randazzo waits, fires the shot in front of the net. Now a loose puck, the rebound. It's brought in by Taggart. Taggart fires the shot, and now another rebound going just wide. And Stewart will pick it up, and now Thomas. Thomas working her way through and transition back to Stewart. Stewart again. Waits. Gets it to Randazzo. Randazzo waits, fires the shot. It's a save made with 15 seconds left on the power play. Teach out in the corner to Thomas. Thomas in front of the net. It's Stewart with a great chance. Could not convert on it. Now it'll sail into the corner where Stewart will pin up Devlin. It'll be poked away by Thomas. And now penalty over for the Mustangs. Teach out to Randazzo. Randazzo fires the shot through traffic. It'll be picked up and sail into the corner. Devlin will pick it up, send it down to the neutral zone where Taggart will intercept and skate it back into the Oswego scoring zone, and will be whistled offside. So 5:58 left in the second period. And Tom, just take a look at the shots on goal.
Yeah, it's, as I've said, Oswego dominating this period, as we'll see the shots are 27-9 on the scoreboard right now. Morrisville only having 8 shots in the first period, so qualifying for only one shot this period, and 17 compared to the Lakers. As once again we've said, Oswego is dominating this period, and they've been clearly showing that they want to meet Plattsburgh this weekend.
That'll go behind, picked up by Evans. Of course, that game against Plattsburgh, with Plattsburgh being the 1 seed, will be played in Plattsburgh. A shot that's saved by Friesen, as the Mustangs will play it off the glass. That was Cameron, it looked like. Sent down. Farmer will play it. A pass that goes to Evans. Evans setting it into the neutral zone. Offside wave there as Shines will pick it up for the Lakers, who will try and start on the attack. Up, intercepted by Box. Now alongside the Lakers bench. Will be poked away. A pass that goes back to Byrne. Byrne sends it into the neutral zone where it's intercepted by Lombardi. Lombardi skates into the Morrisville scoring zone where it's intercepted by McDonald. Lombardi is leading the team in goals. The Mustangs, as that's going to be intercepted. Lombardi with 15 goals on the season. Going to be intercepted there by Neufeld-Kreider. Neufeld-Kreider working her way into the Lakers scoring zone, trying to fire the shot, and it's patted away. Now on the wraparound chance, not able to convert, and the Mustangs will intercept, as that's Lombardi chasing after it, but Randazzo will come up with it, or excuse me, Webster rather, will come up with it before, as now that'll be Thomas up ice going to Comboy. Comboy waits, fires the shot off a Morrisville player, picked up by Gustafson. Now a battle for the puck in the left circle is picked up and won by the Mustangs. Working it through, that was Cameron. Losing that one now to McEwen. McEwen works into the Oswego scoring zone over the left circle. A shot is a save made. Now the puck was picked up on the rebound by Brown. We'll send it. So that's Randazzo losing that one, and now a odd man rush and near breakaway chance for the Mustangs. A shot from Brown, not on goal as it'll go off the end boards and away. Set up ice to McEwen. McEwen down into the corner. It'll be picked up by McAleer. McAleer pinned up along the end boards. It'll be intercepted by the Mustangs as McDonald will pick it up, send it up ice. That'll be Devlin. Devlin to Lombardi. Lombardi working her way through on a near 2-on-1 chance. She has two Lakers behind her though, and then losing the puck as it'll be kicked away by McAleer, and up ice now. McAleer again skating through the neutral zone, dumps it down so the Lakers can get a change. Grugan has it along the end boards, a bit of a battle for it, as it'll be picked up by the Mustangs momentarily. Then Evans will play it off of the sideboards. Going up ice, that was McDonald. McDonald fires the shot that goes off the glass on the end of the ice and away. Thomas trying to fire it up ice, wasn't able to get all of it on the puck, and now Teachout trying to get it over to Thomas again. Thomas into the Oswego scoring zone. Teachout with the puck in the right circle, fires the shot, a save made, and the rebound is still loose as it rides along the boards, and it'll be picked up by the Mustangs. Now a chase for the puck in the neutral zone. It'll be Gianamore and Byrne. It'll be then intercepted in the Morrisville scoring zone still. Up ice going to Teachout. Teachout in the neutral zone over into the Oswego scoring zone. Poked away by Kennedy in the corner. Gianamore picks it up and will dump it down, and it'll go the length, and with 1:55 left, we'll have another stoppage for icing. So the Lakers out shooting the Mustangs at this point in total by 20.
That is very true. 29-9 as of right now. And the last two games that they play against Morrisville, as of right now, this is one more shot will create the season high against Morrisville for shots on goal, as they had 30 shots on goal in their last meeting in that 4-2 win. So, and once again, the bouncing puck has truly been, I believe, the impact of the ice. As you've seen, the puck has been bouncing a lot more compared to what you'd normally expect for sure.
That'll be picked up by the Mustangs. A pass that goes up ice. It'll be Johnston. A shot and a save by Rachel Farmer. So Farmer has 537 saves coming into this game, 24 starts, a record of 14-6-4. As I mentioned earlier, leads the new HL in minutes played, is in the top two in just about, or excuse me, in the top five in just about every category there is for goalies. Randazzo picks it up, with Taggart. Taggart trying to get it out of the Oswego scoring zone. A pass that's intercepted now into the neutral zone as Box will pick it up for the Mustangs. Send it up ice and behind Farmer. It'll be picked up by Taggart firing it around, and that'll be Box intercepting and sends it down, bouncing off the end boards. Now Box playing it again. Fires a shot from the point. Is wide and Lombardi picks it up. Taggart intercepts. Taggart skating through, waits, and now up ice. It'll be played by Thomas. 1 minute left in the period. Thomas firing the shot away. Into the corner it goes. Picked up by McDonald. Back to Box again. Box to McDonald. McDonald in through the neutral zone. Now into the Morrisville scoring zone. Fires that one that goes high off the glass and away. Now picked up by Taggart. Grugan intercepted by Box in front of the net. A shot is a save, and the rebound. A great save by Farmer as that one's going to be redirected wide with 30 seconds left. That's going to be Taggart playing it off the side glass. Up ice to Teachout. Here's an odd man rush opportunity. Teachout picking up the puck and skates into the corner now. A great chance for Stewart on the backhand. Fires the shot and a save by Friesen. 18 seconds left in period number 2.
And it seemed like Stewart didn't really get a good quality backhand shot off of that as the puck was a little on edge as it created a lower speed shot coming into Friesen, hit right in the chest, so easy save for the Morrisville tender there.
That'll be picked up by Morrisville. Now loose puck is Shines trying to come up with it and a chase for it that goes just into the corner, and the Mustangs will pick it up. Webster will send it off as that'll be Cameron sending it down, ending period number 2, which, wow, that was a big period. What overall, what were your thoughts?
Oswego domination, that's all I can really say. 2 shots for Morrisville in that period and a lot of penalties, which is definitely hurting them. Almost a stab in the back as we included that the keys to the game, how penalties are going to be a huge factor for them.
Yeah, absolutely right. When we return, we're going to be taking you through the power play goal that came in the second period. You're watching the New HL semifinals on WTOP. And welcome back into the Morano Campus Center for the New HL semifinals. This is the number 3 seeded Morrisville Mustangs. Down by 1 goal, a 1-0 lead for the 2 seeded Oswego State Lakers. Ben Kenny, Tom Turgeon with you here from the Morano Campus Center. Your opening thoughts here on the second period?
Oswego really outplayed them for that period. As we saw in the shots, it was 21-3 in the second period. 21 shots in 1 period. Fairly impressive when it comes to offensive, especially when it comes to that second line of Teachout and Stewart and Cruz. And they're an offensive juggernaut. It's
Absolutely.
very impactful on the Mustangs now.
Now let's take a look at the period summary where you will see those shots on goal totals. 31-11, Lakers leading the Mustangs 1-0. And in just about every category there is tonight. 31 shots on goal total for the Lakers to the Mustangs 11, so 20 shots the Mustangs are being outshot by. Now for reference, when the Mustangs are being outshot, they are 3-7-0, Tom.
And that is not something you want to see, especially when it comes to statistics like that. It's a win-or-go-home basis for the Mustangs, and for some of these seniors that are on that team, it's nothing you want to look into.
Now let's take a look at why we are at a 1-0 game. Let's start out with the penalty to Madison Devlin here. The elbowing call you'll see here momentarily, number 52 on your screen. And then the goal. Taggart firing the shot right here, and then Stewart with the tip in. What were your thoughts on that goal? Just a great play in general.
It was a great setup as they fed it to Teachout, back up to Taggart, and a low, hard slap shot, as we all know that she's got absolute rocket. And tipped by Stewart, great redirection, stuns Friesen and gives the Lakers a 1-0 lead.
And now we did have a second goal. That was called back. We didn't really get an explanation as to why that was called back, and it kind of caught me off guard, and it caught you off guard. Let's take a look at the replay here and walk me through what you think the reasoning is.
There could be a lot of reasonings when it came to this. It looked like there could have been a high stick, but her stick seems fairly low when it first comes in contact. But it could have been a glove. It could have been in the crease maybe, as we'll see her skate is just on that red line, or maybe a goalie interference at some point. It really all depends on the referee's angle at which he saw the play.
And my thought was, or initially I was surprised that it went in. My initial thought was it would be waved off because of high sticking. As you did see the stick of, I believe that was Thomas, come up to bat it in. Now, this has been a fairly physical game. You saw the penalty earlier to Madison Devlin, the elbowing penalty. Both sides have been fairly physical, and it's expected. It is a playoff game.
Yeah, it is, and for any playoff game for that matter, no matter the sport, the physicality is definitely going to heighten. As you'll see people falling, that could be a result of the ice as well. But you also see bodies flying when they come into contact with other people. As physicality is definitely going to impact the game as it is increased, especially during playoff games that are of this potential.
And in the last period alone, 3 power play opportunities for the Lakers, meaning that the Mustangs went to the power play 3 times. The Lakers, not a single penalty the last period. So Morrisville needs to work on the discipline. Now, how important is that for Oswego to stay out of the box?
It's fairly important when it comes to that. As we've seen, special teams have been a momentum switcher. When it came to Morrisville getting those penalties back-to-back in the beginning of the second period, for that matter, and Oswego scoring, it really took the wind out of Morrisville's sails, and they really couldn't catch a break when it came to momentum.
Now, we mentioned earlier the situation with the ice and how this is new ice, and we've noticed you saw just the weird play that was waved off with the puck actually coming over the back of the net. But it hasn't affected Oswego. The way the puck is bouncing, and it's been bouncing pretty weirdly tonight.
It really has, but when you see the puck bouncing like that, I know in practice for sure you get drills where it comes to blocking pucks with your glove or chest or foot, and your hand-eye coordination is fairly impressive when you see this, when the bouncing puck is coming around like that.
Now, in the last period, Oswego really took control of this game, Tom. As you mentioned, they had 21 shots on goal alone in the last period.
And yeah, they were really dominating this period. 21 shots compared to the 3. That's a 7th of what Morrisville had, and it was a great period by Oswego overall as they controlled that period fairly dominantly, including some great opportunities as you saw there with a great setup.
I don't know how you did the math that fast to figure out that it was a 7th. I couldn't do that if I tried. When we return, we're going to be looking at the Morrisville goalie and what adjustments need to be made going into the third. You're watching the New HL semifinals on WTOP. And welcome back in to the Morano Campus Center on WTOP 10's coverage of the New HL semifinals between the 3-seeded Morrisville Mustang and the 2-seeded Oswego State Lakers. Now, Morrisville, this could have been a different game for them had it not been for their goalie, Lacey Friesen. And
yeah, she's been great for them as of the entire season for that matter. Only a sophomore, so that's very optimistic for the Mustangs heading into the future, as she's been doing great for them, keeping them in games where, no offense, they may have not been belonging into that game, as she's kept them in some of these games. She's keeping them in their game today, so absolutely, that is something you look forward to in the near future as well.
Now, despite the number of penalties, and you mentioned it at one point in the last period, that it felt like that we were still on the power play, even though we were at even strength. But who has the advantage when playing 5-on-5?
Even though it's playing on 5-on-5 and you got the same amount of players on the ice, I'm going to have to take Oswego in this one, as they've really kept the puck in their zone. And Morrisville would try and clear the puck out of their zone, whether it was just a rim off the boards or even a poke check to get the puck out of the zone. But Oswego staying tough on that blue line with Randazzo and Tagar and Burt, and they're keeping it in the zone and keeping the flow going for that offense. to boost more production.
Now, if you're the head coach for Morrisville, what adjustments are you making?
For them, it's going to have to be a total shake-up. They're going to have to try some new things. And at this point, they got to try anything and everything. They're down 1-0, 1 period left to go, and they're being dominated in shots. They need a great first few shifts to get at least some momentum back when it comes to going against this brutal Oswego Lakers team.
And now switching sides to Oswego. If you're Dylan what adjustments are you making?
They got to still play the same game. That second period, that was a great period put together by that entire team. They forced penalties. They generated shots and great offense opportunities and great defensive shutdowns when the time came around to having those have to occur. And it's been a great period, and it's going to be an interesting third to go here.
Well, teams back out on the ice here for the third and final period. Oswego looking to seal the deal with a 1-0 lead thus far. Already you're seeing a few of the men's players out getting prepped for their game against Plattsburgh. Whiteout episode 2, 7 o'clock here at the Morano Campus Center. I believe we're going live at 6:30 on WTOP. The guys from the Perch. We get set for the third period. Both sides set, and the puck is down. Won by Lombardi, sending it up ice. It'll be intercepted by the Lakers. A loose puck along the half boards on the far side, and T-Town intercepting, sends that one down along the end boards, where it'll be picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy up ice, going now to Devlin. Devlin working away, a shot that's sticked away by Farmer. Now Randazzo picks it up for the Lakers. Now to Shines. It's Box intercepting, now Randazzo again. Odd man rush for the Lakers, firing the shot off the post! It hit the post! And now that's going to be working up a breakaway chance almost for the Mustangs, and a save by Farmer. Right off the rebound, the Lakers were caught. The Mustangs had numbers going up ice, but you look at the opposite side, and Kate Randazzo with a shot that hits iron.
And it was a great opportunity. As you saw a winger coming along with the play, but Randazzo decided to take the shot, and it almost went in, hitting the post. A scary chance as you looked at the Mustangs bench as they were biting their nails a little bit, getting scared for Randazzo with a great shot opportunity for the Lakers here early in the third.
That'll be worked over to Thomas in the neutral zone. Over the red line into the Oswego scoring zone with speed into the corner, has pressure from two Morrisville defenders who will intercept and send it up ice. That's going to be to their own player, Johnston. Johnston lets that one sail into the corner where it'll be picked up by Webster. Webster up ice to McAleer. And that one will go wide, and Saran will pick it up. And now Byrne working her way over center ice into the corner. It'll sail. That'll be picked up there by Saran, and around, picked up again. That's going to be Johnston into the Morrisville scoring zone, fires the shot that goes off the end boards and is then picked up by Evans. Evans intercepted by Brown. And now a loose puck in the neutral zone. That'll be picked up by the Lakers, sent down ice. Icing will be the call. So 18:06 left here in the third period. Already a good scoring opportunity for the Lakers. We'll see a face-off in the Oswego scoring zone to the left of Lacey Friesen. Friesen has made 30 saves on the night so far. Face-off won by the Lakers. Byrne fires the pass in that goes just wide, and Grugan takes the shot that's intercepted by the Lakers. Worked it up ice. It'll be a chase for the puck. It'll go down, and icing yet again. 17:49 left now here as 1-0. The Lakers will lead. Thomas out to take the draw for the Lakers, and for the Mustangs, it'll be Cameron. Face-off won by the Lakers. It'll be a shot that goes just wide as there was a bit of traffic in front of the net. Randazzo taking the shot as That was Cruz trying to send it around. A shot that just wide again. Randazzo fires the shot and will sail into the corner. Cruz will try and pick it up, but it'll be intercepted by the Mustangs. They'll try and work it out, and they will. As that's Cameron into the Morrisville scoring zone. Intercepted. Randazzo still in the Morrisville scoring zone. Lombardi. Taggart now working her way up. A pass that's trying to go to Grugan. Goes just wide, and now upcoming call, a slash. And I believe that is going to be on the Lakers. So for only the second time tonight, the Mustangs will go to the power play, and the Lakers will be on the penalty kill. 0 for 1 on the night, the Mustangs are. This season, Oswego is 85%, second in the new HL on the penalty kill. And for reference, when Oswego scores first, they are 12-3-3 this season. And when they are leading after 2 periods, they are 12-0-2. The faceoff won by the Mustangs. And a slow shot fired around, trying to dump it out, and Devlin will pick it up. Now to Lombardi. Lombardi waits. Pass over to Gianna Moore. Now Kennedy takes the shot, goes off the end boards as Devlin will pick it up. A battle for the puck. Gianna Moore in the near side corner. Byrne will pick it up, try and dump it out, and a stalemate for the puck. Along the corner boards will be Gianna Moore coming out with it. Now Kennedy. Kennedy fires the shot, and it's blocked by Gustafson. Dumped off the glass, trying to get it out, but Kennedy is able to keep it in. A pass to Gianna Moore over the left circle, sent around to Devlin. Devlin waiting. Fires the pass back to Kennedy on the point. Kennedy over to Lombardi. Lombardi on the point. Fires the shot that's patted away by Farmer. Be picked up by Neufeld-Kreider. And now Kennedy. Kennedy holds, waits, fires the shot, and it's a save made. And now Gustafson will chase it down, but Devlin with a pass that goes to Gianna Moore. Back to Devlin. Now Kennedy. Kennedy fires a shot through traffic. A loose puck in front of the net. Gianna Moore and another great block, and it's saved by Farmer. That'll be back to Devlin. Again, fires the shot that's blocked by Gustafson, sailing into the corner. As Lombardi not able to come up with it. Gianna Moore blocks it away, and now that'll be dumped down. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Lakers. They will go in for a change. And it'll be Kennedy again behind Friesen. A pass that goes up ice to McDonald. McDonald in the neutral zone. Now a loose puck. Waiting. And now going back to Devlin. Devlin waits, and now Lombardi in the near boards. Poked away by Randazzo. Randazzo trying to dump it out. She gets it to Taggart. Taggart fires it down and into the neutral zone. And now we're back to full strength. Teach out chasing the puck. And she will pick it up in the corner where the pass is then blocked by Madison Lawson of the Mustangs. Mustangs now working on an attack. That's going to be McDonald firing in, waiting, and a save that's made, and now a loose puck that goes into the corner. And that'll be a no call on that one either, as that'll go up into the neutral zone again, where it'll be batted away by Saran. Picked up again by the Lakers. Saran intercepting again. Now that'll be Finney dumping it in to Taggart. Taggart trying to get the pass up ice, wasn't able to, and sent down. Finney again. Randazzo will play it in the far side corner. Randazzo all the way up ice, trying to get it to Teach out. The pass goes wide. No icing. I lied. There is icing. So 14-17 left here in the third period of play. A little bit of a resurgence off of the penalty opportunity for the power play opportunity for the Mustangs, but nothing would convert. So we'll go back down off that icing call. 14 shots have been blocked by the Mustangs. A shot off the faceoff is fired in and blocked by Gianna Moore off of one of her own players. Now Devlin in front of the net. A loose puck that goes off the post, and it'll sail into the corner. Now it'll be picked up by Stewart. Stewart sends it around. It's going to be intercepted by the Mustangs. Another save by Farmer. Devlin now working her way around, and be Lombardi. Lombardi has that one intercepted by Teach out. Teach out trying to work it in to the Oswego scoring zone. She gets it to Randazzo. Intercepted Conboy in the neutral zone. And now Stewart working her way up into the Oswego scoring zone. Waits, fires back. Stewart still with the puck over the near side circle. A shot that goes just skating across the crease. Will be picked up by the Mustangs. And now a bouncing puck picked up by Dobson. Dobson fires the shot that's patted away by Farmer. Into the corner it will go. Picked up by Morissette. Has that one intercepted, and so Webster will play it back. Now an opportunity still in their own scoring zone for the Mustangs to convert. That's Saran dumping that one around to Kennedy. Correction, that was Johnston. Into the corner. It'll be a stalemate. Dobson has that one intercepted, and then McAleer trying to dump it out. We'll pick it up again, still in the Morrisville scoring zone. Lakers starting on the attack. Morissette. Up ice, or down ice rather, that'll go. Saran chasing after it. It's McEwen in the corner. Sailing up along the half boards. That's going to be picked up by Devlin. A lot of speed from Devlin into the Morrisville scoring zone, but it's going to be intercepted by the Lakers, who will send that one up. That was McAleer, as it'll be skated back by the Mustangs. Intercepted by McAleer again. Into the neutral zone, that one will sail. Worked up by Gianamore. Gianamore fires the shot that was blocked by Evans, and a save by Farmer. McAleer sends it around to McEwen. McEwen has that one intercepted. Now a battle for the puck. Kennedy trying to fire the shot. It's poked away by McEwen. McEwen working her way through the neutral zone, trying to dump it in, but fanned out it a little bit. Now a battle for the puck that goes wide and will be picked up by Lombardi. Lombardi trying to take the shot, and it wasn't able to, but Comboy trying to get it back. And it'll be worked to Lombardi. Lombardi up ice to Devlin. Devlin and Farmer will hold on. 11:39 left. Period number 3. As 32-16 the shots so far. Oswego still on top of the faceoffs, 18 in the faceoff circle. They will win yet another. Taggart will pick it up. A pass that goes up ice off the glass is picked up, and a save made by Farmer again. Taggart going back, and now Comboy picking it up as a bit of a chase for the puck is Gustafson picking it up. Up ice, Neufeld Kreider trying to poke it away from Kennedy. Kennedy skates back into the Oswego scoring zone. Over to Lombardi. Lombardi working her way at 1-on-2, and Farmer another save. Now, increased pressure, Tom, from the Mustangs so far in the third period.
Yeah, as of right now, the Mustangs have gotten 7 shots this period compared to Oswego's 1. That's a great start, but they still need to pick it up a lot more if they want to tie this game up and try and get their way to Plattsburgh on Saturday.
11:05 left in the third period. The faceoff will be won by the Lakers. That's going to be Grugan skating up. A pass that's going over to Thomas. Wasn't able to control the puck there. Randazzo losing that one to Lombardi. Lombardi working in, firing a pass that's in front of the net, and that was intended for McDonald, was not able to come up with it. Cruz trying to dump it down, and a stalemate along the Oswego bench is resolved by Devlin, who will send it up ice, trying to get it to Johnston. And it'll sail down. Webster will pick it up. Working her way, trying to get it out of the Morrisville scoring zone. Wasn't able to, as Gianamore with the puck. Sends it back. Kennedy fires the shot. Patted away. Gianamore again, losing that one. Now it'll sail into the corner, picked up by Kennedy. Now it'll be intercepted, a pass that goes up ice. And Kennedy again intercepting into the Morrisville scoring zone. Fires the shot that's blockered away by Farmer. Now up ice, it's going to be Teachout trying to get to him, but was intercepted by Box. Box in the neutral zone will dump that one down around. It'll be picked up by Taggart. Taggart will wait, fires it all the way down. Chasing after it is Teachout, no icing. Teachout will beat it. Oh, and lost an edge there on a dangerous play. And now it'll be picked up by Shine, still in the Oswego scoring zone. And she will dump it around. That was Stewart. And grabbing it, and pass intended for Lombardi goes wide. No icing on the call. Thomas will pick it up for the Lakers. Send it up ice to Shine. Shine's back to Webster. Webster to Teachout. Lakers have numbers up ice if they hurry. Teachout waits, fires the shot that goes off the glass and away. Shines picks it up, or excuse me, Thomas on the rebound. And it'll be kept in by Thomas. Thomas shot, save made. Teachout in the corner, back to Thomas. Thomas a loose puck. Byrne trying to keep it in, was not able to. And so the Lakers will have to reset to avoid an offside. Shines will dump that one down. It'll be picked up by Finney of the Mustangs. And Kennedy. Kennedy going up ice. Back to Lombardi. All the way up to Bowler. And now Gustafson for the Lakers. Trying to start on the attack again. 8:30 left here in the third period. Now it's going to be back. It's Kennedy again. A pass that goes up ice to Devlin. Neufeld Kreider intercepting for the Lakers. Waits, fires the shot. It's blocked away. She'll get it to Comboy. Comboy waiting. And she'll pass off to try to find somebody to pass to. Devlin will intercept. Now a pass that goes to Voller and away and dumped down as the Mustangs go in for a change. The Lakers will pick it up. A pass that goes up ice to Comboy. Comboy waits, fires it up. And it'll be intercepted by Box in the neutral zone. Now that's going to be Cruz trying to come up with it into the corner on the far side in the Oswego scoring zone. Gianna Moore picking it up for the Mustangs. A pass that's going up ice intended for Johnston. Goes awry and will be whistled for icing. 7:43 left here in the third period.
And as we see, it's starting to show, it's crunch time now for the Mustangs and physicality, and it's starting to get a little bit chippy when it comes to the few of the physicality checks and roughness that has been played along with slashes, as well as I saw Teachout throwing a few whacks on Morrisville shin pad as well.
Face-off will be won by the Lakers, but it's left off and picked up by Box behind the net. A pass that's still in the Oswego scoring zone, Saran, and that's going to be intercepted by Stewart. Stewart in the Oswego scoring zone over the left circle, a shot that goes wide away, and now that's going to be Grugan trying to keep it in. She was able to, and the Mustangs will then intercept again. Now a loose puck into the Morrisville scoring zone. Taggart banks it off the glass and plays it back. And now it's back to her again, still in the Morrisville scoring zone. Plays it off the corner boards. Teachout will pick it up, skate into the Oswego scoring zone. She will wait, dangle around a bit, trying to get the shot away, was not able to, and it'll sail into the corner and then behind the net again, where Teachout will yet again pick it up and be intercepted by Saran. Now Teachout again, firing it to the point. Randazzo fires the shot, a glove save by Friesen. 6:44 left in the third period here at the Murano Campus Center. Still a 1-0 lead for Oswego, and we mentioned this earlier, Friesen has been solid in net tonight for the Mustangs, and she's the reason why this is still just a 1-0 game. We saw a number of quality opportunities from the Lakers, Tom.
Yeah, and a lot of fortunate bounces as well when it comes to both ends, for that matter. And it's been a great game for Friesen on her part. She has kept this Mustang squad in this game, especially coming down to the final 6.5 minutes here in the third.
Randazzo will pick that up in the neutral zone. Try to fire it over. Teachout will pick it up out of the Morrisville scoring zone. A pass that goes up ice to Stewart. Stewart has the lone goal on the night. Try and keep it in her own scoring zone, and is able to for a moment before the Mustangs will yet again pick it up. Voller going down ice. No icing on that. Webster will pick it up. And the Lakers yet again starting on the attack. 6 minutes left on the clock here in the third and final period of the New HL semifinals. Ben Kinney, Thomas Sturgeon with you here on WTOP. Sent around, Neufeld Kreider trying for the shot. It's blocked away, and now Webster picks it up again on the far side corner. Neufeld Kreider over, a pass from Gustafson goes awry. Webster will chase after it. Farmer comes out and plays it and leaves it off for Webster, who will poke it away. Now a loose puck in front of the net. A big hit there. That's going to be called a penalty on the Lakers. A cross check on Comboy. So the Lakers will go to the penalty kill with 5:34 left. Don't forget, coming up tonight on WTOP, you will see the SUNYAC semifinals between the Plattsburgh Cardinals and the Oswego State Lakers right here on WTOP. Luke Owens and Matt Watling will have the call for that game. At 6:30, we will have the Broadcast from the perch, starting the pregame show as gonna have a timeout called by Morrisville here as Thomas, I'm corrected, is in the box for cross-checking here. So far tonight, Oswego only has been in the box now. This is their third time. 0 for 3 the Mustangs have been on the power play tonight, which is in far contrast to their power play, or well, I shouldn't say that, 18.3% on the power play this season. Now, let's take a look, Tom, at the situationals here. Morrisville is being outshot. When they are being outshot, they are 3-7-0. When the opponent scores first, they are 5-7-1. Now, on this power play, who does Morrisville need to look to step up?
Morrisville's got to look to their big guns, and that'd be Lombardi and Devlin. Yes, they've had a few offensive breaks tonight, Lombardi more than Devlin in my opinion, but both of them really need to connect, and Gianna Moore seems like she really wants to rip that shot from the point and get it low on Farmer, so we'll see how it goes.
Now, how do the Lakers work on limiting the shots coming from Morrisville?
And they're really blocking the passing lanes when it comes to that, and they're avoiding shots when it comes to primetime opportunities like the slot, top of the circle, even the blue line for that matter. They're clearing their net presence. They're not allowing much of Morrisville to get in front of Farmer, so it's been a great penalty kill for the Lakers so far tonight.
It'll be picked up. Kennedy trying to fire the shot, and it's a bouncing puck that sails into the corner. Now into the neutral zone, and that'll take some time off the power play for the Mustangs. A pass that goes up ice to Lombardi. Now it'll go to Brown. Brown waits, leaves it off for Gianamore, and now that'll be intercepted by the Lakers. Sent down ice off the sideboards, and more time is bled off from the power play for the Mustangs. It'll be Devlin who will pick it up. A pass that goes up ice to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Gianamore, back to Kennedy. Kennedy trying to fire the pass through. It's intercepted. It's in the neutral zone still, as it'll be Brown coming out with it into the Morrisville scoring zone. Devlin to Gianamore. Now to Kennedy again. A shot that's blocked away. It'll be picked up by Randazzo. Attempt to dump it out. Gets it to Gustafson, who will just dump it into the neutral zone. Now 58 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Lakers. Devlin to Kennedy. Kennedy to Gianamore on the point. Gianamore fires the shot. A save made. Lombardi in front of the net. Has that one poked away into the near side corners in the Morrisville scoring zone. Gustafson will work on dumping that out, and Kennedy picks it up. And now a chase for the puck that goes down ice. It'll be picked up by Kennedy. Wait. And work it out of Gretzky's office with a pass to Gianamore into the neutral zone. Brown over the face-off circle into her own scoring zone. Waits a good shot or pass in front of the net on the opportunity. And now another shot that's going just wide. Into the corner it goes. Devlin will pick it up on the far side corner and then intercepted. It'll go down. Devlin again. Now back to Dobson. Dobson will go into the neutral zone. 8 seconds left on the penalty for the Lakers. Now a puck will sail down into the corner of the near side in the Oswego scoring zone. Be worked out. Even strength for both sides. 3:30 left in the third period. Worked in by Dobson. Dobson waits, fires the shot, saved by Farmer, and a big play in front of the net as Farmer had Dobson going right in on her, and you know, you got to wonder if this ice is actually faster. I've kind of been looking at that, and it's been harder for the players to stop. It's seeming like it's faster for some reason. The puck is moving faster. The players are moving faster. You got to wonder if it's the ice, Tom.
It is, and you really do wonder as the speed is definitely picked up. But when we look at that penalty kill, Amber Thomas, who we thought could have been lost for the season for injury a few weeks ago, as you and I were both at that Buffalo State game, and that was a scary moment. But she is back, and she's looking better than ever right now with great effort, killing that penalty off for the Lakers, and her squad is looking pretty good as of right now.
That'll be into the neutral zone. It'll be picked up. Loose puck. It goes to Cruz, who will dump it down so the Lakers can get a line change. And Mustangs, Finney will pick it up in the corner as Cameron dumps it down ice. So the Mustangs could do the same, but it'll instead be called for icing. 2:48 left in the third period here at the Murano Campus Center. Faceoff will go back down into the Oswego scoring zone. Oswego has been far dominant in the faceoff circle tonight. They've won 30. Morrisville won 20. Hard to believe there have been 50 faceoffs in this game. That one will be won by the Lakers. Randazzo fires this shot in front of the net, and it's blocked away. Mustangs will pick it up. Randazzo again intercepting, plays it off the boards alongside the Morrisville bench, dumps it down, and into the corner it will sail. Picked up by the Mustangs. Sent in, it'll be a battle for the puck. That's Stewart and another Morrisville player, but it's Tegger coming out with it. Now it'll be Grugan keeping it in the Oswego scoring zone. The far side corner. Grugan waits, fires the pass. It's bouncing away, and now it'll be picked up. Saran in the corner. Saran dumps it up into the neutral zone. It'll be a chase for the puck, and now Stewart will pick it up for the Lakers in the Morrisville scoring zone. She will wait. She will fire it back or wait and fire it up, and that was Teggert. Now Neufeld Kreiner losing that one as Kennedy will dump that one down, intercepted by Randazzo with 1:50 left on the clock. Now a battle for the puck. Into the corner it goes. That'll be McDonald going down hard and slow to get up, and that'll be Gustafson going back. McDonald still waiting to get up, and she's very slow to get back to her feet off that big hit in the corner, and she will go right to the bench. As now Thomas down ice, that one will go into the corner and be whistled as an empty net for the Mustangs with 1:30 seconds left. This isn't something you see too often.
No, it's not. It was a scary moment down there in the corner, a possible injury that could have been a lot more devastating than it looked. And now Morrisville is coming to a point where they don't have their timeout anymore, and they have to work with what they have. They can't really draw up a plan unless it's going to be the people on the bench getting a quick change, and it's going to be a struggle for them to try and figure out what they got to do to put the puck behind Farmer and even this thing up.
That'll sail down and be picked up by Box as the Lakers trying to seal the deal here. Score one more. That'll be kept in as now it's Gustafson into the corner, and it'll sail and be picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy has that one intercepted by Gustafson. 1 minute left on the clock in the third period. Kennedy again plays that one off the glass as it looks like the power play unit for the Mustangs as Lombardi goes back to Box. Now to Kennedy again. Up ice, that's going to Devlin. Devlin skating up, leaving it off for, that was Brown. Now that one will go off the boards, and Stewart will pick it up again. She has the lone tally so far tonight. 38 seconds left on the clock. Now dumped down. Into the corner it will go. It'll be Webster. Webster picks it up, trying to dump it down, gets it into the neutral zone. It'll be picked up by Kennedy, almost having that one poked away. Devlin will skate it up alongside, and now knocked off there as it's going to be Lombardi. And now in front of the net, Brown trying to take a around a shot. That's a save made by Farmer, and the rebound gets away. 14 seconds left, and now another shot from Kennedy. Now into the corner, Lombardi fires the shot that goes around. Now over into the corner again, it'll be Box. Box fires the shot. That's blocked away. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, over Hill, over Dale, breaking through the icy trail. The Lakers keep rolling along. The Oswego State Lakers will beat the Morrisville Mustangs 1-0, and they will move on to the New HL Finals on Saturday to face the Plattsburgh Cardinals. The Lakers keep rolling along.
And that was a great win by the Lakers. A great goal by the Lakers as well with that power play. And they punched their ticket to the New HL Final at Round B Stafford Arena up in Plattsburgh, New York, to face a very, very challenging opponent in the Plattsburgh Cardinals, as they have only had one loss all season.
Now, your overall thoughts on this game? It's a very offensively dominated game.
And it was, for the most part in that second period, it was all Oswego. But like we mentioned, Morrisville had to have a great response here in this third period, which they did. They had a great response when it came to shots on goal, outshooting them 10-3 in that third period. It just wasn't enough, as you hate to see it, you hate to say it, and it was it just wasn't enough for this Mustang squad to finally tie this thing up as Oswego held on, and a great defensive effort by a lot of people on this Lakers squad late in the third.
Now, if you had to pick one player to be your player of the game, who would it be?
I've got to take the goal scorer, the senior, number 10, Erin Stewart. It was a great goal, and speaking of goals, we're going to watch that again with Erin Stewart with a great tip.
On the power play.
On the power play, for that matter, with a great shot, as we'll see here. Taggart back to Teachout, who fed it back to Taggart with a one-timer, and a great tip by Stewart to knock it just over the glove of Friesen to create a Lakers game-winning goal, and that would be the only goal scored in today's game, and what a great finish.
Now, going forward to Saturday, or this weekend, what do you see against Plattsburgh? Plattsburgh has only lost once this season.
And Plattsburgh, they're a great team. They're a great squad, well-coached, well-rounded team. It's going to be a really tough test. Oswego managed to only lose 3-1 to them in their most recent meeting. So it's going to be a great test for Oswego to see how they match up against some of the big dogs like Plattsburgh.
Yeah. And speaking of Plattsburgh, coming up tonight at 6:30, the men's hockey team will be facing off against Plattsburgh in episode 2 of Whiteout. So fans here in Oswego get not one but 2 whiteouts in the season as the SUNYAC semifinals come at you tonight at 7. We go live at 6:30 with the guys from the Perch on the pregame show. For Tom Turgid, I'm Ben Kinney. Lakers win, and good night.